Ooh, right. This one. Ayralea, I'm very, 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 very much needing a bath to warm my bones and cut away the layer of horrifying ick that has covered my soul since I read this. So, you look at the cover and you think spider's web. Oh, okay, so this has got to have something to do with spiders. No, far worse. I will advise that Miss Lander has put down the trigger warnings for a reason. It is not an easy read, my friends, as we follow Crissi, who is a horror fan, who is getting the chance to meet her favourite author. Now, alarm bells automatically went off for me when I read that this guy had pursued her online, he's been making these comments. It's like, okay. But the alarm bell went off completely when he was like, oh no, I forgot your stuff and left it in my hotel room. Now, I get it, you're starstruck, and you're like, oh my god, he's like the best person in the world, Mark is such a lovely human. This is very much a cautionary tale. Always be on guard, even with your biggest idols. Because if the news has taught us anything, even idols can be assholes. So, she goes to the room, and this scene that unfolds is stomach turning, and yeah, that'd be a very much understatement to say uncomfortable. It was nauseating, and it does. I won't lie to you, if you are a SA or violent survivor, it will trigger the shit out of you. It took me a bit to get through it, but it is beautifully written, and it is almost like you're following her journey, and honestly, it's brutal. The twist that she brings in, didn't see it coming, but it works. And then, of course, there is revenge in there, and we all know that I love me some good revenge. In this case, it was much needed revenge. And it is such an unsettling story in the fact that this, it comes up quite a bit on the news. Fans meeting up with their idols, and something horrible happens and they're traumatized by what they've gone through because they can't believe that the person that they have idolized and worshipped has done this horrific thing to them, took their dignity, traumatized them. I think the reason it's a hard read is because it's close to home for a lot of people. And it feels too real because it's touching on a topic which can happen. So this is a book that will teach you to be on your guard, but it will also have a lot of really insanely gory, dark and twisted moments in it. So the extreme horror warning is very much needed, and doesn't surprise me because her last read for me was hard hitting and gore-tastic. This is just brutal, but it's worth it, and it's on God bless.